Okay, right, we're here at Legion. We're going to be playtesting the latest or the new Guildball rules that have just been released via Kickstarter from our friends Matt and Rich. Got the rules here, all ready to go. Set up the table as per rules. Printed off the models so we can use them. And board is set up, ready to go. My opponent tonight is Dom.
Hello.
And you're playing?
I'm going to be using the Fisherman for this playtest. They seem very fast, a lot of tricks and synergies within the team, so we'll see how that goes.
Nice. I'm Mark. I'm going to be playing the Butchers. That's one of the two factions that have been released so far. I've got no idea at the moment actually, but I'm just going to probably try and kill him. It's going to be the idea. Liking the idea of Boar, he looks pretty cool. We have Pro Tools.
Very nice.
And we're ready to go. Here at Legion War Games Club, which is run every Saturday, or every other Saturday. Gents, do you want to say hello to the interweb? Random guys. Kelvin there. Get a close up on him. There you go.
Go away. And then
just
5 minutes later, everyone in that film was dread.
There's Brendan over in the corner, also known as That Man. Cheers, Brendan. Thanks for that. Just up my rating on YouTube. Sweet. There we go. Try not to fall over. Is that health and safety? Okay. Start there. We're using the quick start rules. There may be some mistakes in here. I'm sure there will be. Post in the comments below. Right, so we've set up the boards. We've placed our goals, which we know we should have done really, but it's not going to make a lot of difference in this game to start off with. So we're going to roll to see who is the kicking player. D6. 1.
And a 1.
Strong work. Re-roll, I would imagine. 3. 6. So are you going to be the kicker or are you going to be the receiver?
I will receive.
Okay. So the kicking player deploys all of his team within 10 inches
Off the board edge.
of the board edge. So we've got a defender kicking about here somewhere. Boiler. It's 10 inches there, so boiler can go there. I need to get this right. Brisket and boiler.
The mascot bonuses.
There. Princess, my little mascot, can go there. Shank.
Quite amusing that your mascot's called Princess.
No, this is lovely. Boar, who is the beast. There. And ox, he's going to go there. I'm done.
Okay, right. So okay. Kraken. Our defender. Going to put him fairly centrally there to defend the goal. And to my captain. Shark there. Along with Angel, who is my attacker. And the mascot close behind. They get specific bonuses when they activate near to him. And Siren can be here. And Grayscales is going to go in the middle here.
Cool.
Okay.
I have to then allocate the ball out to a kicker.
So makeshift ball.
And I'm going to give the ball to Brisket. She's got one of the largest kicks. which is this one here, and I'm going to put it there.
Okay.
So I then measure to see whether it's within 10, which it is.
Yep.
Score a kick of 2.
Okay, so 4+ is required to make a successful kick.
And 6.
1. So there it is.
So the ball stays there. So it goes to your receiving player, so I think you start first, don't you?
Okay, right.
Yep, receiving player goes first after allocating. I've got to allocate influence.
Influence, so influence generation. So I'd normally generate 10 influence. I get an additional 1 because Angel is next to the captain here, so get an additional influence to allocate.
Well, I get straight 8 influence with no additions.
So we're going to run and try and get this ball, so I need to think about what I'm going to do. Dish out some speed increases there. Okay. One more. Angel.
Easy time. There.
Okay. Ready to go then.
Okay.
I'm ready.
I'm going to activate Shark, who is my team captain. And because he activates within 4 inches of Sulk, who's my mascot, he gets +2 movement and +1 momentum points. So straight away that puts me with a point of momentum. Okay, I'm going to do quick foot, and I'm going to use this to buff Grayscale's movement here. Then spend another influence to buff Kraken's movement as well. That's what I represent that. Right, so I've got +2 movement, so I can move 9. So I'm going to move here and change my facing like this, and my 180 can allow me, the ball snaps to my possession. And I'm going to do a kick with my final point of influence. So I will attempt to kick this ball to Siren there. I've got a kick of 12, so we'll see whether this is going to be within range or not. So that is within my 12. So now I need to roll to see if I can successfully kick that. So I've got a kick of 4, and I need 4+ to successfully kick this to where it needs to be, which I've got. So it lands there. And that is going to be Shark's activation done.
Cool. I'm going to activate Brisket, the young lady, and because she starts or is activated within 4 inches of Princess, she gets +2 attack and +1 MP when activated. It's 1 MP. And then she is going to she's going to declare a charge against your captain.
Okay.
Why not? Starts with me to go on.
Bring on the pain.
She has a charge of 8 and Malia zone of 1. So she charges 8 to there.
It's going to be close. Is that an inch? Have you got your template? PRB.
Oh, she gets... No, I didn't cast that, so...
Okay. So, while we wait for the inch measurer, there's going to be some heavy editing going on.
No editing, mate.
No editing? Oh dear. Oh no.
I think that's going to be out.
Yeah?
I think that's going to be
Well,
out.
let's see. An inch.
I don't know.
It's close. I think you're just out, maybe.
You try the show.
Yeah.
She can charge 8, she's got a melee range of 1, so effectively it's like a 9-inch charge. Just moved it back a little bit, I don't know.
No, I'll allow it.
Okay.
In the spirit of the game, you can smear my captain across the pitch.
Oh, that's not going to happen, but thank you very much, you're very kind. Okay, so that's 2 influence spent on her. So she gets +2 attack on Princess,
Yep.
and she gets
Devotion bonus.
3 attacks on her own.
Sounds good. So I'm going to use a point of momentum to go into defensive stance.
Yeah. Okay.
This is +2 if you're attacked on. I'm just going to remove those bonus attack dice.
So I go down to 3 attack. So your defence is
My defense 4+,
4+, so 3 dice, 4+. 1.
which is cancelled by my armour, unfortunately.
Delightful. So that is brisket done.
Okay. Did you spend the 2
Oh,
to
no,
charge?
I've got 1 more. I did spend 2 to charge, I've got 1
Yeah.
more, so she might as well have another crack at you.
Yep.
So 3 dice. I'm taking the defensive stance, still
Oh.
kicks in.
Is it for the turn?
It's quite in the back. It's not the second last page.
Let's have a quick look. Momentum, shooting the goal, interrupting the attack. Playable. Combat.
Do you want to give Jeff the rules and he can...
Have you seen they're selling Gollum Painted Studio standard?
Yeah, the teams, yeah, can get them painted now by Goblin Paint Studios.
They
I would imagine defense.
Increase those pledges.
From this attack attempt.
So no, I don't. So,
Go back up to 5
full
then.
power.
That might be useful. So still 4s.
Yep,
And 2 this time.
2 hits.
So 1 armour.
Yep.
So I'm down to 1, which is just.
What are your options?
I've got a 1, I'll do 1 damage. I can push you back 1 inch. Or a T is take the ball, isn't it? Take
Yeah.
it. I'm just going to put a pip of damage on everything.
Okay.
There's no point in pushing you back an inch, I don't think, at this point.
We got a pen.
Just put dice in there.
We got. So, owie.
And that is brisket done. Turn around, so now she's done.
Okay.
Actually, no, we'll leave it open because
She might take damage.
Thank you. Just mark off that hit point there. Okay, right. So Siren here has got the ball. it's 8 to the centre line. I'm going to use my 2 influence on Angel to declare a charge on Brisket.
Yep.
So I activate within 4 assault, which means +2 tack and a momentum point when I activate. So 8-inch charge.
You use your other momentum last turn.
Yep, but I gain a new one.
And her melee range is
1. So I think based on that I'm going to be just out. Just in with sharks, so I'm slightly further away, so it's going to be a failed charge, but you still need your full distance. So off you go.
I'm going to activate Shank, who's going to move 5. And then he's going to spend one piece of influence or one influence to cast or play where he go. Can be placed anywhere within 5 inches of his current location.
Okay.
So he's going to.
Careful.
Not pre-measuring them or wherever.
Well, you've got to measure this bit because he's got to be within 5, but there is no pre-measure. Because I would imagine you have to measure this bit because otherwise you're not going to have the point where you...
Within 5.
Yeah. Kraken. He's got a +2 movement on him at the moment, isn't he?
Yep.
And what's his normal movement?
4.
And what's his charge?
7.
And his melee is 2.
He does not have enough influence to charge them.
Okay. His melee range is
2 inches.
So 7, 9.
Wouldn't be too worried at this.
No, it's just going to go there. Slight angle. And that's it for Shank.
Okay, right. I'm going to activate Siren, who's currently in possession of the ball. I'm going to use 2 influence to lure Shank towards me. Normal move.
Yep.
Lure directly towards the
Siren.
model. Yep. So make a full advance.
So Shank's normal movement's 5.
Yeah. So now you can be worried about Kraken. And I get +1 MP for this. And I'm going to move Siren.
Yeah, when you do a play, you get an MP, don't you?
That's correct.
So
yeah,
I should have another one for the casting where you go.
is that a special ability though, isn't it? Rather than just plays?
No, it's a play.
I thought it was abilities rather than...
Or is it
plays.
abilities, is it? Okay.
You get one for passing, which I didn't
yeah.
give myself earlier.
Yeah.
There we go.
Momentum is generated through the closed unit playbook. Interactions with teammates are shown on cards. Passing the ball successfully, scoring cards.
The playbook, well, so this is the playbook then, isn't it? This is
Gain through the playbook if there's an option to
yeah,
gain
gotcha.
So,
Yeah, as shown on the playbook.
Yeah, like Butchery's got +1 MP if successful, yeah.
so I'm going to actually make a move in this direction. Move 7. I can move dribbling the ball like this.
The ball snaps to you at the end of it.
Yeah, the ball snaps, sorry, at the end. After that, I'm going to spend and an influence to kick this ball. I'm going to kick this ball to my captain here. I'm going to attempt to. So I'm kick 3, 4 pluses, no intervening models.
It's obviously well within the distance.
Yep, it's got a kick of 12, so this is going to be fine.
Yep.
Fine, so
Pass the ball.
successful pass. And then I gain a pass and move, so I get out of activation move.
Yep.
For this, so I make an advance, but you will get a disengaging attack.
Absolutely.
But I think at this stage it's probably
That
worth
spends the one that was just generated.
so it spends the momentum. Okay.
But yeah, you get out
I
of
think
turn
it's
move,
probably
which
worth
is
it at that stage just to get out of his way. So I'm going to make a move. Do you want to roll your attack then, in case you knock me down?
Because I'm not actually activating Brisket, she doesn't get the +2 tack
No.
from the Princess Mascot. So
It's called an out of turn activation.
Yeah.
So Brisket's just got 3 attack. So 3, wasn't it?
I get them 4s. Yeah.
2.
One of which is ignored by my armour.
So take a pick with
1 damage, or you're going to
T.
take the ball.
Take the ball.
You're going to strip the ball. So I've been tackled. So I presume this goes to there.
Yeah, I imagine so. So we're all tackled.
Do
Do you still get your movement?
If you want to, I
No,
suppose.
I don't. I wouldn't have thought so, because I've been tackled. You wouldn't run off without the ball, would you?
Momentum, but just take it from your legs. And you keep on running.
resolve this
I
interaction.
think you'd stop after you'd run 50 yards.
The origin model gains +2 attack and immediately makes 1 normal attack. You get +2 attack on a parting strike.
Oh, do you? Yeah. You get +2 tack, so if you're always going to want to take the ball
I'll take the
anyway.
ball.
So,
That's the lowest.
Yep.
It's 1.
so that is it for Siren.
Hits are resolved in full before the moving active model continues its movement.
There you go.
So do you have to continue your movement, or can you choose?
Some effects may prevent the active model from continuing its movement, such as knockdown, but you can carry on the move.
So I could carry on moving and just get out of the melee range.
Yeah.
Since I've taken the hit, I might as well do this. Get ready for a pass later on.
You may or may not regret that later.
The strike as well is made at the point where you leave the...
Okay, yeah, so I should have, yeah.
Because you can go all the way around the model
Yeah.
and then
Okay, I'm going to activate Boiler. This is an interesting question. I'm going to just throw this out there. Completely out of range, and I know it's out of range, but can I declare a charge against Siren?
I would say you have to sprint.
Oh yeah, it makes sense different because it's 1 influence to sprint anyway, isn't it?
You go the same,
Yeah, it goes same distance.
and then it costs you 1 less influence.
Yeah. So let's play 1, 2.
Pretty seems like a better option.
Yeah.
Absolutely no benefit to charging if you know it's out of range.
Yeah.
It just wastes an influence where you might as well sprint.
Well, it doesn't cost Boiler anything to it doesn't cost Ball or anything to charge.
I would say you can't declare it if you know it's out.
Yeah, that was 2. I'm doing Ball, sorry. So yeah, he's going to move, pay.
He doesn't have any
Sorry.
influence.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't have 2 on this one. So
you
he
did
can't.
you did just say broiler. I think you meant broiler, didn't you? Or ball.
No, I meant Ball.
That's not ball.
That's Ball.
Or
Yeah, it is, yeah, sorry, ball. Yeah.
He's just going to move 4.
Opposite game is opposite captain.
Yeah.
Move 4.
After all that assignment.
After all that, so I'm going
The
to
heady heights
He's
of
moving
4.
ending his turn.
Wow.
And as he has no influence, yes, he's going to end his turn.
Okay. Let's activate Kraken at this stage. So +2 movement currently, so I'm going to waddle over to No, that's not brisket. Who's this?
A shank.
Shank. Of course it is. So I'm going to move 6. It's me well.
Not maybe the stretch goals.
Mel within my
Not maybe the
range
stretch
there.
goals.
So, let's tickle him with a harpoon. Tack 4, but I'm within 8 of grayscales, so it makes me tack 5. So that or a bonus there.
Yep, on defence 3+, mate.
3 plus. Wow. Armour?
0.
0, so that's going to be 2 hits with Kraken. I'm going to use his knockdown because that's on the playbook. The coloured ones you gain a point of momentum, which is where the momentum comes from on the playbook.
Ah, yeah.
So,
I could have.
you
Oh,
could
it costs
have,
influence to do the defensive thing.
it costs momentum.
Okay, yeah, I'm not going to bother doing that.
And that is it from Kraken.
Okay, that's like Ox. He's going to move 5.
Yep.
He's going to pay 2 influence to put He Ain't Tough on whichever one that is. It's not Siren, is it? It's the other one.
That's Angel.
Angel.
It's a she.
Yep.
So can you use it?
Target enemy model.
Yeah.
Suffers.
So she ain't tough.
They ain't tough.
Misquoted.
No, it is He Ain't Tough, but should be
okay.
They Ain't Tough. Target enemy model suffers -2 armour and it's +1 MP if successful. It's a range of 10. So I am in. So,
Okay.
and that's sustained.
So that'll be until she next activate.
He next activates.
Oh, of course, yeah.
Done.
Activation, okay, right. Let's activate grayscales. So we'll use Shadow Like and move him 2 inches. Like a cheeky ninja. And he is. Still got this stuff ongoing, so we will declare. So we're going to declare a charge on Brisket.
Yep.
+2 movement, so I get to move 10.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
So that's. And I'll be tack 5.
I'm going to pay 1 momentum to go into defensive stance.
So I'll lose 2. Tack. And what's your defence? 4 plus?
Yeah.
2, we will take the ball back.
Cool. Snaps to you.
Yeah, let's pop it there, I guess.
You think
That is it.
in the actual game it's just literally going to be a ball you can put with that on your base?
No, it's a ball on 30mm base.
Yeah.
I've got Boiler and Princess left.
Magnetise all bases and whoever's got the strongest magnetism gets the kick ball.
Princess is going to move to there. Done. Yours.
Okay, I've only got Salt remaining. He's just going to make an advance to here. Try and keep those bonuses my other models, and that is me done.
I think I missed my year. I think I'll do 2 reference on board. I didn't really need it. Boiler's going to move up.
Yep.
Doesn't unexpected influence affect your...
No, that's momentum.
Oh, sorry, I was going to
Yeah. That's going to drop off. Waste really. End of turn.
Okay.
So turn 2.
So
initiative roll.
momentum is added, so I get +4.
Plus 1. 4. 8.
8. I shall begin.
Momentum drops off.
So letting your momentum build up can be really advantageous for...
Yeah.
So again, I've got influence. I'm not going to get my bonus now. So I'm not doing 4 there. So I'm just going to get 10. I think Grayscales is going to want some of this. Sirens definitely want some, and Shark wants some as well.
Did they offer up double-sided printing, or did you just mirror image the pictures?
I mirrored it. There is no paper dolls available at the moment, so I improvise, which is why some of them have still got their little Kickstarter green on their legs.
Looks good. I suppose one of the writing's back front.
Yeah.
Better than using alternate logic.
6, 8, 10. I'm just thinking here. Like that. Okay.
Hey, Gil.
Yeah, I'm alright. How are you going? Yeah,
To win.
but I didn't want to count the points or anything. Felt a bit bad.
If you don't get the song, really rub it in.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Good first night there, Ed?
Yeah, it was really enjoyable. Thanks for having me along.
Ah, that's good.
You're welcome back. Everyone's £4 counts.
Okay, we're going to activate Grayscales here.
Yep.
And go for some shenanigans.
We're going to do some prop shenanigans. So I place him within 2.
So this is
Starting with
disengaging.
I place him within 2, so I don't believe you're going to get any kind of strike there. Oh,
Hello.
All right.
Who touched me?
well, the ability is called Shadow-like, so that's kind of
That's a bit freaky.
on theme.
I'm still recording. Don't know what happened with the lights there. Somebody's just turned the lights off for it.
Yeah, so there's a blackout and he moved to where he is now.
We're just checking the rules on disengaging.
Yeah, I think this is... I literally place him within 2 at the start of his activation. So I'm not making him move out of your... I'm picking him up and placing him, and then the ball will snap back to my possession.
Okay.
Correction stuff
Yeah.
So...
Is that the same for your teleport move as well? You can do the same thing with that.
yeah, I can spend influence to
Is it
place him back.
advance?
No?
Yeah, I think the two are different.
I'm just thinking here, what we
But
do.
if it's not an advance, then it's the same rules for the ball then, isn't it? Because only when you advance that the ball snaps with you.
Yeah, but I snap to within an inch of the ball.
You only moved 2. You still.
But I'm pretty sure any movement, as discussed,
Yeah, this is what's on Kickstarter at the moment.
any movement the ball will travel with you, as we check this.
So but use the word advance, and then you said that's not advancing.
It's any play which advances the ball. So like this teleport 5 is a play, so that would advance the ball with you as far as we
Far
can
as I
tell.
can guess at the moment.
So I am going to do that. Spend an influence.
Cheeky shenanigans and shot on goal.
Yeah, well, I don't have the momentum currently to make a shot on goal.
No.
So what I'm going to do is pass to this model.
Yep. Place it.
Yep.
Obviously you will within your kick distance, I would imagine.
Yep. It's got a kick of 8, so that should be fine. And 3 kick dice. So 4s. He's made it, so that gives me a point of momentum.
Is there a kick total on your stat, or is it just 4 up passes?
It's 4+, unless it's intervening models. And I'll spend my remaining influence. Guess I should probably try and stop you getting to shark. Actually, I'm going to spend this momentum to do a pass and move. And move shark 7 inches.
Is that just his normal move?
7 is his normal move. He's a speedy fellow. We'll go over here. The ball will snap to here.
That's really fast.
And grayscales. I'm going to spend my 1 remaining. I could actually just move back into base here. And stop you charging shark, and then spend influence to attack you.
We've got to.
So, got attack 5. You've got no momentum, so you can't offensive.
Oh, okay, so she's got an ability called Charmed, in brackets male. This model gains +1 defence when attacked by the named enemy character type.
So I need 5s then to hit you. Pure purging. The 1 hit, armour 0. So that's 1 hit, it's just going to be 1 damage then. And that is his activation.
It's quite cool they've included male and female archetypes. That influence each other.
Yeah.
Essentially FIFA.
FIFA with swords. I'll put some of those players in their place. Yeah. They get paid enough actually. Dodging a few swords.
We're going to really go on those because he seems pretty good. So I'm going to
He's spicy.
Yeah. So let's activate Brisket. And because she's activated within 4 inches of Princess,
Yep.
she's going to get +2 attack and +1 MP.
Brilliant.
She is going to spend 2 influence to cast or play mark target. It's a range of 10, but she's going to cast on herself. Friendly models declaring charge. Oh no, not charges. No. Okay. Think about this.
Pause.
Yeah. Let's pay 1 to give her +1 defence, and if it's successful, which obviously is, she's casting herself, I get +1
Momentum.
She's going to pay 1 to attack.
Yep.
So she's now got an attack of 5 +2 from Princess.
Yep.
Defence of Grayscale.
3+.
Nice. Not so good.
So 1 is ignored by my armour.
Yep, so there's 1.
What do you got for me?
I've got 1 point of damage.
Thank you.
That's what I've got.
What a treat.
I'll pay another influence to attack you again.
Yep.
I don't want you to keep going over there.
You can keep on punching them, as it says in the rules.
That's 3 now.
Yep, so -1 for armour.
I've taken it off.
Good.
It was 4, so
Yep.
that's 3. Which is a star action.
So you can cast one of your plays.
Friendly models declaring charges against affected enemy models gain +2 attack and +2 movement. She won't be declaring any. That's all she can do. So I'm going to drop that down to a 2, which does you 2 points of damage. And final attack with brisket.
Yep.
It's 4 again.
That one down to 3.
2 points of damage again.
Okay.
Why did you get 4 kit?
Knocked down. Just needed the 5 to go through to counteract the 1. And that's it for brisket.
Okay.
Was that the thing we could have done, didn't
Yeah, you have to charge obviously.
we? Yeah, all the other ones, all the friendly models get that bonus that when charging, but I think she did.
Yes. Yeah.
So you're not going to charge?
No.
No.
That's what he decided.
That's
Okay.
going to take it down.
Yeah.
I suppose you've got to go after the ball, and you really rather than...
Yep.
Let's go with Angel then.
So usually you've got to activate other models to get the.
I've got to get the...
Well no, if I choose to move Salt over there and then I activate him, he would get a momentum when he activated. But I'm better off doing this to get the momentum to, as you say, take a shot on goal. So where the tactics come in. So we'll activate Angel. She gets +2 attack and +1. All important momentum points when she activates due to Salt's support. So I will move into melee range there. And then I will attack.
And she's got something on her, wasn't she? I cast something on. So
Plus defence.
Yes.
Your guy's got plus defence.
That was she's not tough or something like that, was it?
-2 armour.
Cool. That's fine. She's got 0 anyway.
Yeah.
Which I could have told you, but there we go. Attack 4 +2 and plus another one, which is within 8 of grayscale, for a total of 7 attack.
Didn't you give your character defence? Plus defence.
That's only against males. Like,
I think
Do defensive stance.
No, you cast a spell on yourself.
It was just...
no, that's a passive ability.
I didn't know.
When males attack.
I cast the +1 defence on brisket.
Alright, is that how long does that last?
Sustainable. So
Okay, yeah, okay, cool.
so she goes up to 1, but you want 5s basically.
Hit her on 5s. That'll be 4.
No armour.
So 4.
That's your trend here.
None of them got armour. Apart from Boiler and Ox.
So I can push you, or let's call that 3 damage. I'll spend my other influence to do the same again.
Yep.
Punch you again.
5s.
That'd be 2.
Yep.
So we'll call that 2 damage.
16 total so far.
Yep, that is it for her.
I'm going to activate Ball, who is going to charge Siren.
Yep.
He doesn't need any influence to do that. He's got a charge of 9 with a 2-inch melee zone.
So, cool.
What's her melee?
And melee.
Yeah.
Is 1 inch.
So it's going to.
You're not allowed to pre-measure.
Ah.
So you can't deliberately move to outside my melee range with your pre-measuring then.
Whatever. Okay. So Ball gets 9 attack.
Yep. So I'm at +1 defence, you need 5s. Because I've got charmed mail.
Cool. 5s.
Yep.
Mighty 2.
2. I've got no armour, so that's...
2 damage.
Sure.
What was the other one above it?
I'll push it back an inch. Well, no, the arrow's facing to the right, so
That's dodge an inch.
yeah.
No, to the right is push. Forward or backwards? Backwards is dodging, forwards is pushing.
I've only damaged this turn, so I'm going to kick in the berserk, which is another 9 attack dice.
Yep.
Still needing 5s.
Correct. You're male. Probably the malest male on the board.
3.
3, yeah.
Didn't something happen when you hit double 6?
Knockdown.
You get an extra point of any on you score as well.
It's knockdown, mate.
Knockdown?
Yep.
Mine, okay, well. Let's activate Kraken.
Release the Kraken!
Release the Kraken. Release the Kraken. And you're knocked down currently.
I am.
So, I get +2 tack. And let's just punch your head off, I guess.
Cool.
So, why not? Because.
Steve Rudolph.
So, Kraken.
Defense 3.
So 3's needed. That'll be 6 hits.
No armor.
So, let's call that 5 damage.
Yep.
Again. And same again.
Yeah. Not so good.
4 hits, which is still 4 damage. 5 damage, sorry. Again, because it's a coloured one, I get 2 momentum points for that.
Is this what?
This is a
Oh,
coloured
coloured
square, so you gain momentum if you activate that from your playbook. That's what the coloured squares are for.
Oh right, so I've got a momentum there for knocking you down because that's coloured.
Yeah, this is when it talks about generating momentum from your playbook. It's these coloured squares, I believe, that generate that momentum.
Well, they're all coloured ones.
Maybe some are coloured, some aren't.
And then brisket done you a couple of damage as well over here, didn't you? And they're both coloured.
There you go. Momentum does rack up fairly easily.
Yeah,
That's why it goes to 20.
Yeah. 5.
It's the orange ones, the black ones presumably, are just nothing.
Yeah.
So I've got boar's bin, brisket's bin. So let's have a crack. Let's activate shank.
Yep.
So to stand up, is that a momentum point or an influence?
A movement.
It's your
You can use your move to
Alright,
stand up
so
if you
stand
want
up.
to.
You can spend your moment point to skip his turn and it heals him as well.
Yeah, take a breather, son.
It's not particularly damaged.
No, it's got 10 damage on him.
I'm going to pay 1.
Yep.
Kraken's a big old beast, isn't he? Is he defense 3?
2 plus.
2 plus.
Easy to hit. He's a +1 armour though, because he's within 6 of Siren there, so he's going to ignore 4 of your hits.
3 armor.
Okay.
2's to hit, 3 armour. So you need a lot of hits to get through. He's a big boy.
I'm going to pay 1.
You could say there's no crack in his defences.
That's going to get edited out. He's going to cast Where He Go. So that's the place.
Ah,
where
yes,
fire is.
okay. Oh, here we go. Yep. Still within melee range. Good, good.
And move up to 5.
Yep.
Just placing him for the inevitable strike on goal.
Okay, well, before you move him, I'm going to make a disengaging strike.
2-inch melee range?
2-inch melee range.
Well in.
Yep. So, 4 attack.
+2 for it being a disengaging strike.
+2. Another 6. That'll be 4.
Yep.
Just call it another 5 damage.
Boom, that could be him done.
And +1 momentum.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. That's him dead.
Wow.
Boom.
To give you a hand then, it's 10 wide.
Huh?
10 wide. Yeah. So when you don't have to count all 10 across.
There we go. So for taking out a player, I gain a momentum as well.
Yep.
So that
I believe that'd be the end of Shank's turn.
Shank got shivved. There we go.
It was a cracking mood.
Oh, jokes go on. Okay. So now there's blood in the water, I'm going to activate Shark, just to keep the punishment going. Punishment.
No, I've got you didn't do it to 8.
Yes, well, just in case for the audience at home. Okay, I'm going to make a move here of 7. And the ball snapperoos to me. I'm going to use a point of momentum and a point of influence to take a shot on goal.
Boom.
So, got a kick of 12 inches, so I think safe to say that's probably going to hit.
No intervening models or anything like that.
Yeah. And so, I've got a kick for... He's got it.
Oh, yeah.
1-0 to the fisherman.
So, after that happens, it randomises 18 inches. Or I get to place
You get to place it,
You get a momentum.
and you get a kick of 3. I'll get a momentum. Of course I would. Crowd roars.
Is there a double 6 in your roll?
No, I don't believe so.
2 4s.
4s.
2 4s and a 5.
If I get a double 6, I get
A bonus momentum.
a bonus momentum. Wow.
isn't it?
Yep.
So that's easily.
And then it's 3, 4,
3 kick darts for the goal. Yeah. That'll do.
That.
Double 6? Or is that only for your goal scoring?
So my activation.
Whoa! Shark's still got some shenanigans to be done. So we will spend his 1 remaining influence to attempt to put quick foot on grayscales. This is a long 8 though, so this might be a waste of point. It's out of range.
How much outline? Less than
Nats.
Nats. And you had, and the thing is, you had loads of extra on your kick.
I know, I didn't have to do that. Well, all very well in retrospect.
Oh, so it's 2020.
I'm going to activate Ox.
Yep.
He's going to move 5.
Yep. Seems sensible.
He's not going to be with it.
Did he want to sprint to it?
Oh yes, thank you, sprint, which is...
Sprint to it, at least then you've got possession.
Which costs an influence. And he's going to put 1 more, he's going to play 1 influence to give himself +1 armour.
Seems sensible, I guess.
What's it called?
Tough skin.
Tough skin.
Done.
You could say like an ox.
Yours, mate? I've just got Princess left to do.
I've got Siren, so let's think about this.
Sorry, the
She's knocked down. I'm going to use her move.
Use the momentum to get her up as well.
I could do, but I really want that bonus to my initiative next time. especially when you've got 5 as well. So I'm going to use my move to get up, and I'm going to spend 2 influence to lure the model directly to Ox. Yep, I'm going to lure Ox, well, whatever his move is, towards me.
What's the range of it?
14.
That's it. So full movement towards you, which is 5. I get to know how against Rez's feels now.
Yeah. So does the ball snatch you or not?
You choose.
It's a move.
So
You
I
get to
would
choose.
say that the ball, you can bring the ball with you.
You don't have to.
You could leave it where it is.
No, I wasn't going.
Yeah, sure. It's fine, I'm going to win the roll.
Oh yeah.
I believe that is
I've got Princess.
Princess remaining.
Does he get any bonuses if he activates the princess, like a momentum?
No, that's the 2 little ones.
Yeah, it's only Brisker
Because if you give him that, you then go for gold.
I'm going to. I'm going to move.
Standing up costs an influence.
Oh.
Oh, second cost of influence. Oh, look
Could
at
you have
this.
lured me there?
Oh,
No.
from the ground. Well, I could be doing a porn-star pose, laying on the ground.
Maybe like
Yeah.
one of your French girls.
I guess, well, then I would have had to spend a momentum then to get up. Is that right? Or does it cost me the influence as well?
No, the momentum stands you up, heals you D6 and ends your activation.
Ooh.
Oh, I see.
What time machine that bad boy?
Well,
Hasn't someone else just stood up from being knocked down as well?
yeah, but he's
Let's
got-
leave it like that.
Let's- yeah.
Let's leave because
Call it
it's
evens.
evens out now.
And then play on.
play on.
Play on.
I'll keep my momentum.
I'm going to activate.
Benefits of not reading the
I'm going to
rules.
activate Princess. Who's going to move.
Oh, look at this. Okay. Oh, chill my leg. Bear in
Well,
mind your guys aren't going to get their bonuses when they activate now though, so is it worth it for you from your point of view? Not that I'm trying to lose, but just bearing in mind these 2 gain the
We're
bonuses.
playtesting, so my thoughts are there just to annoy you and make you, if you want to move, I get a free disengaging strike against you.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
And considering he's knocked down, he's not very high up his stat.
Yeah, oh I see, so you chew on my leg and I fall over.
Yeah.
Basically.
Possibly.
Seems fair.
It'll all go horribly wrong.
Okay, right, so
Influence.
next turn. So initiative roll.
Yes.
So +5 each. Ooh. 9. Okay, all important. So now you're actually down influence because of your lost player now. So,
you're supposed to allocate influence before you roll.
No.
sorry? No.
I'm down to your lost 1 influence basically.
See, who needs to act here? I need grey scales to do a lot this turn. Can only have 4, so let's give him 4. I'm actually getting 4 + 6, 7, 8.
This is Guildball.
10, no bonus again. Kraken, let's do some. Can I have 3? Let's give him 3. And Angel. And Shark. Siren, not doing much there, but okay.
Done. I've allocated.
Done? Okay.
So your first activation.
Okay, let's activate Kraken.
Yep.
I'm going to harpoon Ox. 2 influence.
Yeah.
It's range of 8, so I think that should be well within range there. And you're pushed directly towards Kraken, and you suffer 2 damage.
Okay.
Is it a no to hit roll?
Not sure. I don't know. It's a play.
So I think as long as you've got the influence to play it,
It's 2 influence or 1.
yeah. So he
We might be playing it completely wrong.
is that how long? How far is he
You're
pulled?
pushed 8 towards me, so if
Oh,
it's in
okay.
range, you're in base with me now.
And because it's a push, the ball still snaps.
You can choose. You can choose
You
to
can
leave it
choose.
behind if
You
you
don't
want.
have to bring it.
Yeah.
You suffer 2 damage regardless.
It's basically whether or not you think you can.
If he fails to kill you, you can just take a shot at goal.
No, you have to be out of combat. Don't
No, bitch or combat in the other game.
You just minus kick for intervening models.
Dex check.
So without passes intervening then.
So I get
you? Yeah,
done a
it's
successful play. So it's a successful play by momentum? I don't know.
Doesn't matter.
I'm intending to knock you down, so we'll see what happens.
Enemy models engaging the kick and negatively affected dice.
There you go, so it's a minus 1 to the dice pool
Yeah.
when you're kicking, so yeah, you can.
kick from combat.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay, so I'm going to spend my remaining influence. Do you suffer the 2 damage?
Yep.
To punch you?
You can. No, you haven't got momentum.
No. So it's just
No.
4.
Has he
Yeah,
still,
short defense.
has he still got the plus?
3 plus.
That's the armor, isn't it?
Yeah, he's got. He's still got because he hasn't activated yet.
That'll be all 4 hits.
So that's 1. He's got arm
So
3.
1 hit. I'll use that 1 hit to knock you down then. And gain a point of momentum.
That is quite strong.
Kraken is the knockdown king.
Knocks down on 1 hit.
Knocks down on 1 hit and you gain momentum, which is incredible.
That's insane.
And I can't find a 2. Why didn't I use a spin down die? There we go. That is it for Kraken. So knockdown.
Seems good.
So to get back up, it costs me
1 influence.
An influence.
So you could get up and shoot.
I need a momentum point to shoot.
Shoot, which, yeah.
You could
I
hit
do.
him, and then you could get up, hit him,
That's
and
right.
shoot.
I'm going to pay 1 influence to get up.
Yep.
I'm going to pay 2 so that he ain't tough on Kraken.
Which is
Minus
minus 2
2
armor.
armor.
Sure.
Plus 1 MP if successful.
See what you did there.
With my remaining influence, I'll shoot at the goal.
Some work.
If successful, is there some roll we're meant to be making when we're targeting enemy models against their defense or something like that? Probably.
We haven't been though.
It's,
Yeah, when you say.
I remember reading that it's like against a friendly model you're automatically successful. But
So he gets to place that.
does he? Okay, yeah, so
Does
you're
it have a
taking.
target number on the spell?
No.
It just says 2
He's
slash.
got a kick of 8.
Ah,
So he's in.
Which is the spell? Yeah, it's hard.
thought it was
Just
just
the 2
the
patches,
influence cost, isn't it? Or,
Yeah, that's influence.
or is the stars influence?
What's the slash?
Why would you have stars on a successful hit?
Because if
You
you
get the stars
if
from
you
the
do
playbook.
the stop, if you hit somebody, you can do the stop.
Okay.
So you can either pay
Take
3
3
plays,
plays. Yeah.
or you can.
Bunch of stars.
So you get the ability for free if you.
So he's got a kick. He's
Spend the
got
influence to attack.
kick of 3, minus 1 because obviously
You're
Kraken.
engaged.
So
Is he considered intervening as well? Or?
I don't think you get both.
hit.
Hit. It's a goal. Goal.
Come on! 1-all.
Okay. Let's do this.
It's almost like you planned it.
Oh,
Grayscales can dodge out of combat and send it straight into your goal.
that's a long 18.
Is it a long 18? This is
It's a long 18.
10, 8, so that's about 14. Yeah, maybe it is. We'll do this. We'll do this.
6 with an 18.
I would have thought so. 18. Oh yes. Well in.
Yeah.
Well in.
3 dice.
By well, you mean just.
4 ups.
There it goes. Okay. So does Ox have any more?
No, that's all of Ox's. That's all of Ox's activations for this turn.
His job.
He did his job. He's equalled,
Okay.
equalised.
We'll activate Grayscales.
I hate that price guy. He's going to score.
I'm going to move him to
Okay.
at the start of his activation.
Funnily enough, if you read the rules, you learn how to play.
Ah. What were we saying?
To trigger a play, you spend your influence to declare a target.
Yeah.
If it's in range and has line of sight, you get a dice pool equal to the influence cost of the spell, which is then rolled
Against their defence.
against the fair.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
Apologies.
So I thought because you're getting momentum points if successful, so
Yeah.
that kind of indicates that there's a chance of failure.
This is our first attempt at playing the
So,
first lot of playtesting rules.
Downloaded the rules last night, glanced at them.
Typical games. Let's just make it up and.
Yeah.
As we go, no.
But still, it seems to play fairly well
Yeah.
if you read the rules. Don't know what the fuss is about.
If you get one hit, at least one hit, it's
Success.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense.
But again, we've both been doing it, so it's probably.
It'll bear out
We've
over
both
the
been
next few
cheating.
games.
Both on
So-
one, so it's fine.
I'm going to move 6. Move 6
And then
and
snap.
snap the ball.
Yeah.
I'm going to use a point of momentum and a point of influence to shoot.
So if the game, if you get laid out in the right positions, the game could end very quickly.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. That's well within my kick of 8, so I get kick 3. I think you can
What's
use
what's considered an intervening model? How far?
well in the
It's
line
just literally straight.
Basically, if it's in, I would imagine an interview
along the line of the 30mm
Yeah.
base of the ball. I would get,
Hmm.
or within their melee range. I don't know.
Yeah, I'd say within the melee range made more sense. Is there a way to determine, Jeff?
I think lines are considered
model.
lives are considered no width at all.
no width at all. So
Like the
lines.
melee range or
No,
like the-
a line is
yeah.
literally a line with no width,
Right. So in theory, it'd never be an intervening model then.
unless you stood your defender in front of the goal.
Yeah.
So kick, it's a success. It's
Yeah.
a goal. 2-1. So fill your boots, and then we'll see what Grayscales can do.
Also, I'm going to rename him Ronaldo.
Ronaldo, he seems very good. With all his
He's
movement.
good. He is very good.
There's a lot of movement.
He's got, very much movement shows.
Okay, so it all depends really where I put the ball, or where I attempt to put the ball.
So you don't have to go full 18. You could, try and just pass it to one of your players that are a bit nearer that you yet to activate. But bear in mind, Grayscales is pretty good at taking the ball from people as well.
Yeah.
So
He's a one-man army, really.
he's only got 15 hit points. He's lost an arm at the moment. He's down to 10 hit points.
I'm going balls deep. I'm going balls deep.
Guildball's deep.
Guildball. I'm going Guildballs deep.
Wow. Okay.
Risky.
Well, fortune favours the brave. She's my best kicker. So it's 3 dice. It's within 18, obviously.
Yeah.
Boom, boom, boom.
Boom, boom, boom.
Or boom,
There we
boom.
go. It lands.
So it lands,
Snaps.
snaps the brisket.
Okay.
Why does
so-
she get priority?
Nearest.
It's nearest. It's
Nearest model if they're equidistant randomised.
So you got to finish off. Are you still doing anything with grayscales?
Yes, I've got plenty to do with grayscales. We're going to spend one influence and do where he go.
5 inches, yeah.
5 inches.
Oh, for goodness sake, Ember.
Let's go here. Into base here.
Are you going to steal the ball and kick it again?
One can hope. One can hope. That is the idea. So I'm going to have to spend another influence to attack you. So I'm attack 5.
Defence 4.
But you're at +1 defence because I'm a male.
Yep. She's got the charmed.
So I need 5s.
Yeah.
I need 5s.
That could help out.
Oh. Gaining up.
Yes, I think you get +1 to the dice, I think.
Gaining up on poor little brisket.
No swearing.
Language, Timothy.
You'll have to edit it now with a bleep.
Well, I only really want 2 hits, so this could be vital. Needing 5s.
I'm sure it's +1 attack.
Models when gang up in an attack, the active model attacking the target model gains +1 attack for each additional friendly +1 engaging the target.
So I get +1, so it puts me at 6 attack.
5s.
5's needed. I'm aiming for 2 hits to tackle or take the ball there. Playbook. We've got 3.
Any armour?
Unfortunately, brisket has got no armour.
How many wounds does she have?
She's got 6 left.
I might just try and kill her.
Zonk it from the ashes.
In theory, it's a long inch, but it might snap to Angel there. Okay,
We'll take the ball and punt it at the goal.
we'll take the ball and punt it. So we'll take the ball.
Yeah.
But I can't.
What's the kick?
Can't. It's 8, so
You're going to be at minus because you're in melee with me.
yeah. Or I try and make it pass.
Yeah, pass it.
I'm going to try and pass it to Shark there. So it's going to be
-2.
-2.
Because you're engaged.
So yeah, intervening model and engaged. So we'll do this.
So 1 dice for a 4.
1 dice, 4 up required.
Fortune favours the bold indeed.
There we go. Successful pass gives me 1 momentum.
Are we moving this one?
And we will spend the momentum to make an out of turn move, pass and move. So you're going to get a disengaging strike here.
Yeah, princess.
I am going to move 7 and snap the ball to me. And how can he miss from there?
So 2 attacks.
When the dog knocks him over.
Yeah, unfortunately I can't get to the knockdown.
Okay.
3. 1 hit. So that's
1 hit.
Ah,
What is it?
T for take.
Take the ball and gain a point of momentum. Thank you very much. Where do you want this ball? There.
How amusing.
There we go. So actually the dog's very good at tackling.
Yeah.
Picks it up in his jaws and runs with it.
And delightfully because it's a coloured square.
Yes.
And there's a bit
Wow.
of momentum as well, just for added insight.
So in summary, it was foolish.
And suddenly the dog done good.
The dog done.
I should have activated Shark and dodged away and then scored. But there we
So
go.
I've got. People got left here now.
So that is it.
Take the dog.
Yeah. So that's grayscale's done.
Princess goes down.
I can't remember who I've activated and I haven't. This is a new turn, isn't it? So. Grayscales is gone. Is Shark gone yet?
No.
No.
Who's actually on this side?
I've activated Kraken, pulled Ox to me. I've activated Grayscales.
And you went first, so he's only activated one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which was
Shank, I believe.
which was Ball, wasn't
No, it was Shank that killed him. Oh no, that was last turn. That was last turn because he lost the
I've
influence.
activated. This must be my first activation. No?
it? Can't be. Don's activated too.
When did I activate? Yeah, I've activated Kraken was my first activation.
Yeah.
You activated.
Because you took the ball off of...
You went to Brisket and took the ball. You stole the ball, didn't you? And I stole it back.
Influence on Brisket.
Oh right. Who's got no influence?
Didn't you move Ox and score?
That's true.
Yeah, the ball went over
Yes.
Stuff like keeping track.
Sorry.
Scored a goal.
Right.
Obviously, it wasn't a
So you're 2-1.
2-1 currently. Yeah, I could have sealed a third there, but that cheeky little princess.
Cheeky little princess, so I decided not to give any influence to this turn.
But I think you just,
You can activate and move.
yeah, I think Princess has just gone up in your estimations, hasn't she?
Yes.
She seems incredible if she can take the ball with that many. I need 5 hits with my mascot to take the ball.
Yeah. But it makes sense, it's Princess as a dog, and not a...
Yeah, a seal.
not a seal.
Try and balance it on his nose. Which,
Let's go to there with princess.
if it was rugby, it'd be good for a conversion, but there we go.
That's princess done.
You could
Yeah.
put the ball on the other side, couldn't you? Do you have to physically pass it, or can the other person just take it?
If he tackles and he gets it, it doesn't matter
Yeah.
which side the ball's on.
Okay.
On your character.
Is that her done?
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's princess done.
Does he have to
I'm
physically
assuming it's
pass
a
it?
girl with a name like Princess, but you never know.
Does he have to physically pass it to you, or can you just take it because it's on base contact?
Don't know actually. What's that? If those two models there, princess and boiler, because boiler's now within 1 inch of the ball, can he snap it to him without passing?
I thought so.
I don't know.
Anyway, short
So I'd
answer.
say you probably have to deliberately pass it.
Pass.
You've got to prise it out of Princess's jaws before you can get anyone else to do anything with it. Okay, I'm going to activate Angel within 4 inches of Salt, so she gets +2 tack and a momentum point when she activates.
Yeah.
She's the kicker.
She is my attacker who spends a lot of time killing people and not attacking. Well, technically attacking, but okay. So, I'm going to spend an influence to attack Brisket.
Yeah.
And I'm not male, so you don't get the defense bonus.
No. Defensible.
Are you defensive stances or anything? Got 6.
No.
No. So 4s. 5 hits. That is going to be 4 damage. And I'll spend my
Okay.
remaining influence to attack again.
A model that moves to within 1 inch of the free ball automatically takes possession. Exception is if the ball is in possession of another model and that model in possession is friendly, possession may be passed for free.
There you go. So you can pass it off.
You can just pass it on.
I'm gonna. It's 1 momentum, isn't it, to go into defensive stance?
Yeah.
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 Go down, so not too.
So lose 2 tack.
Yeah.
But obviously I forgot actually to get a +1 for
Okay.
bundling in, so
Yeah.
I should have rolled 7 there. But. So down to 5. 2 that time. Got to think about what I want to do here. It's going to be 2 damage. Leaving you with 1.
No, I think that's her death.
So-
So 10 and 2,
2.
12.
That's
10.
enough.
Yeah.
Brisket's going.
Brisket.
Which faction's the one that likes to kill things?
Butchers.
Well, you know, if you throw yourself on a harpoon, there's not much I can do about it.
Okay. going to activate Ball,
Yep.
who is going to charge Siren, is it? Or Angel, this one here?
That is Siren. The glowy eyes, slightly supernatural.
Yep.
Luring.
By charging, you mean walking hitting?
She charges.
He charges for free. He was already in melee range, so can you
Oh, we probably can't.
can you charge? Probably not.
Don't know.
It's a bonus to charging attackers.
No.
Yeah, but it doesn't cost him influence.
Otherwise, you just keep charging as long.
You charge it. You presumably you have to be outside of melee range to
I
charge.
imagine so, yeah.
So you can just stand where he was and use your influence to attack me.
I haven't given any influence.
Ah, well, you charge someone else.
You charge someone outside of combat.
Yeah, true.
I'd get an attack against you, but her damage line is not going to do much to you.
It's just whether or not you want Siren to be free to do anything else.
She's got 0 influence, so she's going to move, and that's going to be it this turn. So.
Yeah, let's charge Kraken.
So charging Kraken.
Yeah.
So I get a disengaging strike,
Yeah.
a +2 attack, so I'm up to attack 5. I'm within 8 of grayscales. Again, I keep forgetting these bonuses. Gives me another one, so it's a total of 6. What's your defence?
2.
2s, but you've got high armour?
I've got no armor.
No armour,
Wow,
wow.
you can choose to hit them.
5 hits.
So you haven't got 3 armour like Kraken. So why are you saying?
He can heal D3 at the start of every round.
That's right.
That's fine.
He's got more health as well.
Yeah, he's
Than
got
Kraken.
22 health.
So I can activate a play and lure, which target enemy model makes an advance directly towards this model. So can I do that on him?
He would. You only hit him at the actual point of disengaging, so he would move back, and then you could carry on his movement.
Yeah.
So
Okay, so it's in my interest to lure someone. So let's lure. What's that guy's name? Thor?
This one.
Yep.
Boiler.
Boiler. Boiler, you're coming towards me. Whatever your move is. I don't want you passing it off to a better model.
So that's 5.
5 towards me. And that is a momentum point for that as well.
Okay, so ball charging.
Yep,
9.
cool. I'm going to counter attack.
Yep.
So if I survive this, I get to hit you back. Yep.
So what's your defence?
2s.
Any armour?
4 armour currently. +1.
So 4 plus 1.
No, it's 4 in total.
So I've done you
1 hit. What
Yeah.
you got?
1 wound.
1 damage.
You get to hit back again.
Yeah, that seems good.
I'll hit you back.
Yeah.
Attack of 4.
That's why I don't understand why you go that long. I suppose it's because you can heal. Ultimately, be able
4
to stop
hits.
3 hits every time.
Yeah.
4 hits. I'm going to do knockdown.
Yep.
Here. And a point of momentum.
Yeah. Just the fact that Kraken can knock anything down that hits him is just ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's one hit for a knockdown, which seems very, very powerful. But he's tack 4, so if you can reduce his tack.
What's the closest you can get to a knockdown?
I need to roll 3, but when somebody's got 4 armour,
That doesn't seem very balanced, does it? Where you've got 3 armour, or you've got, I can heal, was it D3?
D3.
Yeah,
One to
again,
go
it
around.
depends. It's 2s to hit me, so actually
It's 2s to hit.
you missed with 3. Missed with 3, so
Yeah.
actually he had a good chance of knocking me down there.
Yeah. I mean, he's got 2 other great abilities, which is
Yeah.
charging for
Charge for
3.
3 is insane.
He'll now hit again for a second time for 3.
Can
He's not down.
use the point of influence to stand up.
He's got no influence on him.
So down he
Your
goes.
turn.
Yeah. Even though you charge for 3, you still need to give an influence to him, just to do what
Just in
stuff.
case.
So, Shark is my... Oh, I've still got a mascot. And Siren. So, we'll activate Shark. I'm going to move 7 and engage Princess.
With Shark?
7?
That's his move.
That was a long 7.
You're joking, aren't you?
That wasn't all 7.
On mellow range 2. Mellow range 2. So
Yeah, 7's about there.
that's fine.
Cool.
I know how long 7 inches is.
So, I'll attack you.
Yeah.
And I've got attack of 7.
Yeah.
What's Princess's domain?
5.
5 is small.
That doesn't help though.
Sorry, I get +1 attack, so I'm within 8 of grayscales. Which made no difference. So, we've got
Armour?
5 hits here.
No armour.
Any armour?
No armour.
Anything
Wow.
else defensive?
Oh, 5 hits, so I can knock you down, or I think at this. How many? I don't really want to kill you on my scout, do I? Because your team gets a massive bonus. But only for this round, so actually.
The end of the
I can't kill him now anyway, but we'll do. Yeah, I'm going to take the ball. I'm going to take the ball.
Snap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll snap it around so it's facing towards the goal. Bit of fancy footwork.
One more influence would have been handy then?
One more influence would have been great, but I needed to do things with Kraken and Grayscales, so.
Me?
Yeah. Yep. I used all of the influence on both models, so I didn't have much to spare. And it allowed me to kill Brisket with Angel, so yeah, you've really got to think about your influence allocation.
Sprint with Boiler
Yep.
to try and bang at me. 8-inch sprint.
I forgot to roll the dice to lure that guy as well. Again.
They count as an intervening model now, probably. Still.
Yeah.
Just about.
Right, I'm done.
Job done. I've got Salt left. Where do I need him? I need him over here next to Shark.
You know you said intervening models is with a straight line, no width. It is a width, there's a width on the base.
No, it's just
That's what they're all saying.
Yeah. It actually says that?
Yeah.
An intervening model will be a model that gets in the way.
Of the ball. You've got to assume
the
the
whole
ball.
base of the ball.
Yeah, you've got to assume that, yeah.
Yeah.
So we're going to move 7 to here just to get within 4 of both of the models, so any buffs. And that is. Oh, how have I got 2 models?
Because he's got.
That's because you've got 2 fewer models than me, that's why. So I've still got Siren to go. So she can, literally all she can do is move, so we'll just move 7. Engage Princess there. Okay.
It's not looking particularly strong.
Yeah.
Turn over.
Yep.
So initiative.
2.
I've got 3. It's an 8.
8.
It's an 8.
So reroll, I would imagine.
Reroll, or do you get it because I had it last time?
No, I would imagine it's a reroll. That would be my gut.
Be early on. So that's
Then Warshed tokens. Yeah, handy.
No pricey.
No, about 5. It's quite a lot.
Drawn results mean the player who added the most momentum to the roll decides in order.
I'll go first.
Which is
Influence generation. Okay.
So I get 3, 4, 5, 6.
So we're going to put 6 on Shark. Yeah.
Just give it all to Shark.
And still not within 4 of Angel, which I need to do to get that bonus influence. So 6, 7, 8, 9.
Is that grayscale?
No, that's cracking. Get some knockdowns going on if I don't score this. Can I activate Shark?
Yep.
Is it within?
Am I within an inch of that little chap? I think I probably am.
Oh, what? Princess?
Yeah.
So you're rolling one dice. Because you've got an intervening model and...
That's fine. I'm going to use 3 influence.
Yeah.
I gain a momentum point when I activate because I'm within 4 of and +2 move. The all-important momentum for making this shot. I'm going to spend 3 influence on C legs. Target model can be placed anywhere within 4 inches of its current position. So I'm going to try and attempt to do that on Princess.
Okay.
Stagger off drunk. Slip some whiskey into his drinking bowl at half time.
This is how we have to do it now.
So 3 influence, and I need this versus your defence. So I need 5s.
Princess is 5, yeah.
So I need a 5. So 5. So I can move it 4 inches.
Yeah.
Place it within 4. We're just going to send him over here out of the way.
Yeah.
I'm going to move. Snap, and then I'm going to spend my momentum and a point of influence to take a shot on goal.
Yeah.
So we're going to aim here.
Yeah.
And dice at 4 plus?
Kick of 4
Yeah.
for the final winning goal.
Oh!
1-4. That's 1-4. Wow.
Right, mate.
Well played, sir. So, spellcasting done right might have been a little different.
Yeah, I don't think it
But
would
I don't think it would have had a
fairly easy to
massive.
get on.
Yeah. I don't think it would have had a massive effect. Apart from some of the 1 influence ones, you've got 1 roll. If it's a 5 up, not too easy, but often worth a gamble.
Yeah. There's a lot of depth to the game. First play test. I need to understand all the rules, obviously.
That is the first step.
That is the first step. But I think it's more about what your interplay of the team.
There seems a lot of synergy between.
I think your mascot is very, very important for boosting the 2 models that it's designed to interact with.
Yeah.
You get such a huge bonus. And again, grayscales seems incredible.
The Kraken seems a little bit overpowered as well.
Kraken, the knockdown.
The knockdown, the 3 armour.
Knockdown 3 armour seems very good. I mean, like you say, you've got ability that you can give me -2 armour.
Yeah.
So again, obviously you can combine these things to reduce it. And
Yeah, I mean, as long as you're not casting the same type named spell, stuff stacks. So if you get like a +2, -2 armour from different spells, they all stack.
Yeah. Again, one thing we didn't actually do was the team captain's legendary plays.
No.
Didn't really get. I didn't really get an opportunity where I needed to use mine. I don't think. So mine reduces your team's movement, or everyone within 12.
Yeah.
So again, that wasn't super important for me.
I think the lack of armour. I mean, I'm sure this will all come out when when you start getting used to the tactics. Lack of armour for this particular faction seems not unbalanced.
I mean, the 2 girls in my team and my mascot all have 0 armour.
Oh right, so it's the same. Okay, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 with no armour.
So I've got Shark and Grayscales have 1 armour each.
Yeah.
But then Kraken has got 3 armour, but it's 2s to hit. So actually.
Yeah, it seems balanced.
Yeah.
It seems balanced.
There are lots of ones there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Super push. I didn't get a chance to use this, but you've got an ability called Super Push, where if you get 8 hits on an enemy model, you can push them 10 inches away and deal them 5 damage.
Yeah.
But you need 8 hits. He's only attack 4, so it's not very easy. You need to bundle in a lot of guys to get up to 8 attack.
The ball's got some really cool stuff like concussion blow. Target enemy model has their influence reduced by -4.
Wow.
But it's right at the top end of each play.
Again.
So I've got to hit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
8 hits with your opponent's armour. You need 10 dice, and even then, if it's 4s to hit, you're not going to get that high.
No, but that seems pretty.
Attack 9 though.
Yeah, I know, but 8.
Yeah.
Attack 9.
Rolling 3s and 4 pluses.
You can boost your dice pool with momentum though, can't you? I think something again.
And
we
also,
didn't really
and pile in a couple of guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, just get your outnumberings in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
Yeah, that seems quite strong.
Again, I think during the Twitch feed, they were saying that obviously 6 players, you can't cover the whole board, which was quite apparent here. We had a couple of clusters here, but again, we've got the whole expanse here. So if you can get one player out on the limb, which I did early on with Shark, he's then able to get in and score.
What I was trying to do was keep a couple of bodies upfield for a counter attack or getting onto the ball, pelting up there and getting a cheeky goal. I think the players of the match, or man of the match, I think is Grayscales.
Grayscales, incredible.
Yeah, his movement shenanigans, because he's doing a lot of stuff before activation as well. You've got your 2-inch move, and then you've got your 5-inch teleport.
And again, he only needs 2 hit to take the ball from your opponent, so actually he can...
Potentially got 13 inches of movement.
Yeah, move up for free essentially, take the ball and then move, which is pretty incredible.
And twos to take
teleporting out of combat.
Again, without disengaging strikes.
We need to double check that's correct, but I suspect
I'd assume so,
makes sense that it is.
But it's like I say, it's our first game, and it seems to flow.
When you're placing,
the flow is quite
moving
nice.
away.
The flow is very good.
Makes sense that if you're teleporting, then they would get heat back.
Yeah, so maybe we can learn the rules.
That would be handy.
And maybe do another one next time once we've got a bit more.
You were rolling 2 bonus dice on the charge.
Of course we weren't.
Yeah, because you don't get any bonuses when charging.
You get a free attack. So that's why it's 2 influence. You get 2 bonuses. Oh wow.
And we also rolling 2 bonus dice if you're attacking one in the rear arc.
We didn't get to that point, I don't think, to be fair.
Maybe over there a couple of times. I took brisket from behind a couple of times. With Grayscales.
Ganging up also works in reverse. If an attacking model is outnumbered, it loses dice.
So like here, for instance. Okay, so in summary, read the rules.
Always helps.
Learn the interactions, and maybe we can give this another go.
But for a first run through,
You only missed about half the rules, it's fine.
The game, despite all our mistakes, seems solid. It flows.
Flows pretty well.
The way that the ball bounces off the goal when you score, actually, again, it allows you to score a really.
I think any first game of I mean, we've all read we've tried to read the rules during the week just to try and familiarise ourselves, but any game Malifaux-esque or War Machine-esque, which has got not only set rules but a lot of individual rules as well.
Most of it's going to be learning the interactions, all your model's abilities, and exactly what you need to achieve with each model to allocate the influence correctly. Again, because that seems incredibly important. It's like if you put one less influence on a model, you can't then do the play, and then you can't score, or you lose a model.
Or you lose the circumstances change and you suddenly can't do something because you didn't think that model was going to be important.
Even activation order to get some easy momentum points as well. It's like, again, with the mascots, giving momentum to those boosted models is very important.
Momentum is as they said on the Twitch feed, huge.
It's key, key.
Alright, well if you like the video, gents, like it below. Cheers.